Hello Aquarius, and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. You have the Knight of Cups has come out for you, which is a positive shift and change emotionally, and it may also be saying follow your heart with something. Really trust your heart and your gut with something. You've got the Seven of Swords. So yeah, this is where your heart's, there's a message from your head to your heart saying you need to get out of somewhere. You need to get out of gather your thoughts and go, or gather your things and get out, because there's a sense of something's beckoning you and wanting you to connect on a heart level here. We've got the Two of Wands. There's a new path opening up here, and this may be, you know, stepping into something new and leaving something behind. So yeah, it may require, you know, you've got this energy of 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You know, I've been wanting to start something new, but maybe my head saying one thing and my heart saying something else. That can also be coming through with this because we have the Lovers at the base. There's a big decision to be made here, and it's kind of head versus heart. And yeah, I think your heart's probably quite clear and your head's a little bit more, it's a little bit of there's a lot going on in your head behind the scenes here with this Seven of Swords. So yeah, there's I think just mentally inside your mind there's a lot to sort through and process through, and you need your space to do that. You need to not be in a place where you're feeling really restricted or you're having to deal with someone else's expectations or rules. This is a decision you need to make and have your space to make this. So something is really calling you here. So let's see, let's pull a message from the universe for Aquarius. A message from the universe for Aquarius. Sorry, I had to sneeze for a second there, Aquarius. Okay. Obstacles are detours in the right direction. And I feel like that speaks a lot to that Seven of Swords that's come out here with this Seven of Swords energy. It's kind of like you might have just kind of find yourself going in a different direction, or you're questioning the direction that something's going in at this moment in time. So even though you might be thinking, well, why did I go in there? Why did I do that? It's kind of saying for whatever reason that pushed you onto the right path, but there's a decision to step into it. So let's see what animals, animal energy, animal oracle energy. I think tiger was in there. Yes. And lizard. Interesting. Tiger and lizard, both of them are fire energies. So tiger is the night hunter. Trust your intuition that there's something in the darkness hiding. Maybe it could be fear, whatever it is that you're able to overcome at this moment in time. The lizard for me represents the lizard part of our brain, that old part of our brain that represents fear. It's like the fight, flight or freeze response. And sometimes, you know, that's useful because it's useful if you are coming across a tiger and you go, oh my gosh, this is scary. But it's not useful if the tiger is not really there and it's an imagination, or it's a fear that you've created, or it's something that you don't need to be scared of. So that's kind of where I feel like there's this very strong, that old part of your brain is kind of coming in and taking a look at the intuition, but the intuition is the stronger, fiercer energy. I do feel like it's kind of head versus heart or intuition that's coming through here. So there is a fierceness to the tiger. The other thing with the lizard is that the lizard is a chameleon. You know, it just it fits into the background. It could be someone that you're dealing with here that has kind of flown under the radar a little bit, but now you've spotted it. Now you've spotted them, and it's like, I see you. I know what you're doing. And with that Seven of Swords, what they could be doing might not be something you like, because that can represent trickery or deception of some sort, or just being very underhanded with some things, or doing things behind the scenes that they're not telling you about. And with this tiger energy, it's like, I'm looking right at you. I can see, I can sense, I know what you're doing. So this can be an internal energy as well, with a part of your paradigm or makeup or brain that's kind of going, I'm just going to go over here and hide for the moment and blend in. And the tiger's like this fierce animal that's like, I don't blend in, I stand out and I roar and I'm fierce. So it's this, that could be an internal conflict that's happening as well coming through with this Aquarius. So I do feel like you're battling these very strong elements that are coming through here. So I do feel like if you're dealing with somebody that you're seeing they're doing something like this, then it's like you said, obstacles or detours in the right direction. It's kind of like, why did you put so much energy into that person? Ultimately, it's a sense of not playing the blame game or why did I waste my time? It's a sense of how did this energy get me to where I am and where am I going next? So this is why we have let it go, Kuan Yin. So part of this decision is about, with the Seven of Swords, let it go. 1 foot in, 1 foot out. But yeah, so letting go of an attachment, like a mental attachment or a mental, like in terms of trying to work something out. And yeah, definitely detaching from something. But yeah, I mean, the let it go, Kuan Yin is like the female embodiment of the Buddha. So there are ultimately, yeah, I do feel like there is a sense of detaching from something. But yeah, just really that will, take that will speak to you. That will be something that will sit with you, take what you need from that. And like I say, with all of these readings, I always get lots of things coming through. Some of them are going to be for some of you and some of them are not. I just kind of have to give what comes in. So let's see, what else do we have? I trust the process of life. There is a rhythm and flow to life and I am part of it. Life supports me and brings to me only good and positive experiences. I trust the process of life to bring me my highest good. So that's why I feel like there is this thing, like I said, that you're questioning and you're wondering why or how you ended up with that energy and why you put energy into it or a person. But yeah, it's like I said, trust this process that for whatever reason, it's bringing you to the right place. So you're kind of getting that message loud and clear. This one, it also says, I'm at peace with my age. Each age has its own special joys and experiences. I am always the perfect age for where I am in life. So yes, that seems, yeah, I mean, if you're kind of looking at where you're at with something and thinking about stepping into something new and kind of looking at what things have been holding you back or have held you back, then there is this energy that they're wanting to bring in of acceptance of where you've landed, but that doesn't mean you have to accept that that's where you're going to stay. So let's pull an animal spirit energy. Ooh, we have a key and it's the Mickey Mouse key. And Mickey Mouse itself could be very important to you or significant for you. Keys always unlock something. For me, Mickey Mouse is around childhood. It's around perhaps what I'm being shown here is because an animated vision. Okay, there's something to do with animation. I know Mickey Mouse is an animation, but it's saying the way that you've been seeing things has kind of been like presented to you. I'm trying to explain this because we look at animation, we get involved with the drama of it, but we also know it's not real at the end of the day. And so that's how something's being presented to you at this moment in time, like you're kind of watching something, witnessing something, and it's seeming kind of, you can throw all sorts of imagination and realities into animation. It can be anything. And you can laugh at it, you can cry at it, you can get caught, like I said, get caught up in it. But ultimately, yeah, there's a detachment from it. So it may be that, yeah, you're playing something out in your mind and disseminating it through that sort of lens at this moment in time, if that makes any sense. That's kind of what I'm being shown. You're kind of being shown a story of some sort and being shown it back as if it's an animated reel. Or it's a childhood animation, like it might be replaying something from your childhood coming in as well and unlocking something. So this fear that we're seeing here that this tiger energy is wanting to overcome, the fear of stepping into this. This key could definitely be unlocking that. But I do feel like it stems to either your inner child or something to do with your childhood. So, and that can just be a belief system, that can be a paradigm, that could be something that occurred to you. So that's going to be different for all of you, but there's now a chance to rise above that. So that's kind of what I'm getting for you, Aquarius. So yeah, ultimately with the Lover's energy coming in, big decision, a big choice to be made. The sun is shining over this. It could be a choice of love or a new direction that's coming in, a new path that's opened up. And yeah, I think that this is something that you are probably going to sit with for a while and let those energies kind of play out. And I feel like it will be quite revelatory. There'll be a lot of information to process with it, and you'll be getting a lot to kind of sift through, like I said. But ultimately, I think your heart is going to be giving, and your intuition are giving you very, very clear messages. And it's really just what's happening inside your mind, some of those old fear-based things, and looking at where that is and where it is perhaps like an obstacle that you can overcome. So that's it, Aquarius. Thanks so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you next time. I forgot to say, please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment if you enjoy this content, because that lets YouTube know that you support the growth of this channel and appreciate the content being made. Take care, Aquarius.